you get recruited by all these other companies, and you come in and they all have this spiel that they're trying to sell, and they all tell you everything that they can do for you and how they're going to make you amazing. And when I came into Your Castle, it was just a totally different experience. And, it feels like a community. It's not some huge nationwide brokerage that loses sight of who they're working with and who they're working for. They know their agents. They know the families of their agents, the kids, the birthdays. I mean, every year that my daughter gets like a Cold Stone gift card, you think that she'd never had ice cream before in her entire life. So I felt like between the education that's offered, the continued training, even if you've been in the industry for years and you are selling well, just that continued support. And I felt like it was the right fit, and I never ever thought I would make a move. And then I walked into Your Castle, walked out, and I was like, oh man, they got me. And I signed papers a week later, and I came over here. I was formerly a Series 6 and 63 in the financial industry. Did that for years, started staying home when I had my youngest, who is now 12, and I was kind of strategically buying and selling for my family and realized that I could make a living at it, and I loved it, and I was really good at it. So decided that I could take that excitement for the industry and bring it to other people. I think that I sell homes and I help my clients, and I love real estate, but it allows me to fund the other passions in my life. It allows me to run my annual toy drive. It helps me give back to the community. It puts me in connection with people where I feel like I'm really able to make a difference. And so not only are you helping people with their financial goals, their home goals, building their families, planning for retirement, investing, but then it also gives me the ability to, do the things that I love and make a difference in the lives of children and be a part of other communities that I'm passionate about. I love this story. So I love when I get that text after my clients buy a house and, I'm one of the first people they tell they're having a baby, or, they have an engagement or some big life event and it happens inside that home. It's just this whole story that's just kind of magical from start to finish. And you see journeys, and then when they sell one house and buy the next, you're just a part of this amazing process. And for me, it's just killer. I love it. I have one that stands out all the time, and I think it's more important to me now just with, my own family. But about 5 years ago, I had a veteran that I worked with. I knew them, and they contacted me, former Navy lady, disability. She was about ready to lose her home, and they were not able to make the mortgage payments. They had just hit kind of a rough patch, and I was able to pull the community together. I had a company paint the exterior of their home. I had members of a community group I was part of come in and paint the inside. We staged the home, and we were able to sell their house for more than they ever thought possible. They were able to get out of it with, a little bit of extra cash, and for the next 2 years, they put their lives back together, got their credit back in check, saved some money, and we bought their dream home. And it was just kind of incredible to see their faces. They didn't lose their VA benefit. They were able to get into their home again. And, being the mom of a sailor now, of a service person, it's just those moments when you can help our military. I think it's just the top for me. So I love to get outdoors and get dirty. So my daughter Aubrey and I, we like to load up the truck and throw a tent in the back, grab my dogs, and we just head out into, the woods, and we look a little homeless for a few days. And then when I'm not doing that, I like to just travel and be with my kids, go see my son, have vacations with my family, love Mexico. I love to kind of always be on the move and on the run. So initially, I just really thought of He-Man, and for the kids in the 80s, we always really admired that house and we thought it was awesome, but the more I looked at it, the architectural design, the natural flow, it's just the perfect gnome cottage to me, and I love gnomes, and I believe that home is where the gnome is, and I could just see a family of awesome gnomes living there.